Okay. We're here with the players and Geoff, the manager, after I can't even count now. 1-1 at full time and 6-5 victory, right, on penalties in the Alec Cup. So we're now through to the semi-final. Geoff, my maths has got better, so I thank you for that. And I think the fans can just about kind of managed to count all the penalties, but there were 10 penalties as well. But run us through the kind of the emotion of the match. There you are on the touchline. You can't really influence events.
Yeah, of course. I just thought we were. If you look at the first half, I thought we were comfortable. I didn't really see them scoring. We had chances again, but the main thing I kind of said to the guys is that we need to be clinical. Often I think recently, especially in games, we've had a lot of chances early on, but we've not really kind of taken them, and then obviously then the game has dragged on a bit, and then they're going to be in it. Because at 1-0 cup game, they're going to give it their all. And there was a kind of a 10-15 minute period where I think in second half where it looked like they were going to score, they were pushing onto us, and we couldn't really influence it too much. Then even at 1-1, I still feel obviously we got Sherwood and Lewis, we brought them on. We had a lot of chances still then, but so that's an big area we need to improve on, I think. Because once we start being clinical in these sort of games, I think we'll start running away with the match. But yeah, we had it was a change side. Some of it was enforced, a lot of it was enforced. A few that obviously there's back 4 row away. Dan was always, potential was all going to come in for the cup games anyway. But a lot of players haven't played for a while. Coming in, like Shadow coming in, Steph Curon, so they got 90 under their belt, so there's a lot of positives to take from it, but again, I still feel we've got to really kind of be finishing these games, not leaving it to chance, to pens.
Yeah. Dan, rate your own performance.
Well, during the actual 90 minutes, I didn't have very much to do. I think I only made like a couple of saves throughout the game. Obviously quite an important one right at the very end. And then, obviously the penalties I couldn't be happy with really. First game for a long time, so it was good to get 90 minutes and to obviously come out with a win.
Yeah. But in the kind of the first and the second half, and the kind of the crucial kind of 90 minutes, they did have not many chances, but they had the cleaner chances. Where either they missed them or you saved them. What was you kind of thinking on kind of defensively? Because they had this cutback ball, and particularly from kind of corners, they always got a shot away after their corners.
I think defensively, I felt we were pretty solid. I think we started to tire towards the end, and that's when the gaps opened up. I think it was a really heavy pitch out there. It was difficult, big pitch as well. So I think it was more to do with like heavy legs towards the end, and that's how they managed to create some gaps. But I think defensively, overall, I think we did really well today.
Okay. Rate your own performance.
I'll say about a 7.
7 out of 10. Were you playing in your favourite position?
Sorry?
You were playing in your favourite position on the right?
Yeah.
Because you like to kind of cut in on your left foot.
Yeah.
Put it through. But in terms of kind of the first half kind of performance, we didn't just stage it. We dominated the first half, particularly. What was the thinking? After kind of first half, and then I think it was 1-1. 1-0. 1-0 at half time. But we had about 2 or 3 chances, clean chances, and we never put them away. What's your thinking? There you are, you see the clean chances. What's the thinking?
Frustrating. There was quite a few balls coming in, through balls, and there was about 3 one-on-one chances, I think, that should have been scored. We should have taken our chances, so it was frustrating.
But you didn't do your kind of, signature kind of shot, long-range shot and a goal. You avoided shooting today. What was going on?
It's just about getting in the right position. And it's obviously the confidence as well. I've just got back into the team and starting as well, but it will build up slowly. But it's just getting into the right positions and having that confidence. And then,
Okay, Tolga, goalkeeper coach. You know, reflected glory. I mean, it's all down to you, Tolga. Like,
It was that warm-up just before the penalty shootout.
What's you kind of thinking when it comes to kind of penalties, and then it's moved on to sudden death as well?
Yeah, that sudden death was a killer. I ran the fastest I was going to run because I thought we'd won to celebrate with Dan.
I thought we'd won as well.
Turned back round and the refs calling us back. So yeah, don't really like that. But I mean, when it comes to penalty shootouts, I don't think we've lost a penalty shootout since since the club's formed. And I think we went a period even last season where every time the other team got a penalty, Dan was saving them. So going into penalty shootouts, there's no problems with Dan being in goal. And after that save, right at the end, the confidence is all the way through. You've got to take that through, and that's exactly what Dan done. Made some cracking saves in the penalty shootout. But that save at the end is really the match winner. And if we'd finished on that, that was an unbelievable save. 4-on-1, and he's made a cracking save.
Yeah, but it did look pretty grim when we were 3-1 down.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
on the penalties.
Yeah.
And they were coming up, if they'd scored that one,
Yeah.
they were through.
Of course, yeah. But again, I think, and exactly what I say is, when you've got Dan in goal, he's capable of making a save in them penalties. So it's one of those where I don't think, even when we were 2 goals down in a penalty shootout, it never looked like, oh no, like we're going to lose this, because the next one was important and they missed it. So, it's confidence. It's confidence through. So thanks, Dan.
Just tell us, Dan, what goes through your mind? Like, you have this kind of, your warm-up routine is that you'll go to this penalty spot, touch the ball.
Yeah, I do that just to try and put them off and slow it down and make them stand there a little bit longer, make them a bit hesitant. I don't really know what goes through my mind, to be honest. I'm just like fully focused and just trying, just to focus on the ball. The fact that I thought we'd won when we hadn't shows you that I wasn't really thinking. So I'm just, all I was doing was just trying to save the next one. And my main priority was to make sure that it didn't get to me having to take a penalty, because I don't know how that would have went.
But there were 10, you were next.
I know, yeah, exactly. So I had to save that last one.
But you're running through, and you thought we'd won, and then there's this kind of sense of elation, and then you have to go back and say, hang on, it's not over yet. And then it carries on, the kind of, the drama of it all carries on, and we go and miss it, right? So we have to kind of go again. But when we won, what ran through your mind?
Just elation, really. Obviously, it's the first game I've played for a while, so for me it was important to win today, because I obviously want to try and get a spot back in the team. I was just really happy, and obviously the atmosphere, all the fans, it was a great occasion.
Did the fans help?
Always. Definitely. I was so happy it was down that end, because I really wanted it to be, where we would have that advantage with all the fans.
So if this moment arrived again, we've got semi-final to go, and probably the final, right, hopefully. What do you want the fans to do in these kind of occasions?
Exactly the same. I don't think you can fault them. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Hopefully we can win it in normal time in the next round, so we'll see.
Yeah, but I think the players just love the drama, don't they? They really want to get to penalties and stretch it all out. Look, Geoff, 527 supporters here today against Stonewall. You got a message for the fans?
As always, we always thank the fans for coming out, these sort of conditions, especially for some would it 50-50 in terms of it being on. Because everyone was kind of looking at the Twitter at 9 a.m. this morning just to check if it was going to be on. So as soon as we got the go ahead, I'm sure people would have rearranged plans to come down. So we always thank them all. Again, online support, social media, all those supporting us. It's another semi-final. We will make it. We'll do our best to make it another day out, because another final will be great for all the people that supported the club, all the new members, and all the fans who will come down and have a day out. So we'll try our best to get through to the final. We've got 2 more games before the end of the year, so we can continue this run.
Yeah, I'm told that. In terms of kind of being on the touchline, how's it? Good for the health?
I've got the sorest throat ever now from screaming. I paced up and down the sideline so much. I went behind the holdings because I used it as an excuse to go to the toilet as well once, just to get away from it all. But yeah, it's just up and down. But can't complain with a win.
So come on, Bogdan, we'll give you the kind of the last call on it. It's what, 6 victories on the bounce?
Yeah.
Yes, on the bounce. And we came back from the death on 3-1.
Yeah.
You got a message from the team to the fans. Come on, straight to the camera. Go on. What's your message?
Just keep supporting us. It's inspiring, the noise you're making, and yeah, just keep coming and keep showing us the love, and we'll give you the results.
Yeah. Okay. It is a victory, a 6-5 victory on penalties against Stonewall in the Alec Cup. That puts us through to the semi-finals. And we have any idea who we're playing?
Samurai at home.
Samurai again.
Yeah.
That was another penalty occasion from last season.
Yes.
It was actually, yeah.
Yes. Didn't hoist you on the shoulders this time.
Not today.
Not today. We've enjoyed it. The children have enjoyed it, and we've all enjoyed it. On to the next game. Stu would say, we go again. Thank you very much.
Cheers, guys.